On Boxing Day, that is the 26th of December 2021. Do you want to stand? Do you want to get a stand? Here's the number to call: 055-8077-440, 055-8077-440, or follow us at Ice Cream Fair Ghana on all social media platforms to stay updated. It's now time for Lifestyle Daily, our second segment of the show, and today we're having a conversation on prostate cancer. Have you heard about it? According to statistics, black men are 3 times more likely to develop prostate cancer than white men of the same age, which means that as a Ghanaian man, the risk of getting prostate cancer is very high. As much as there's the issue of Ghanaians being at high risk, there still exists a gap between awareness and the practice of prostate cancer screening, largely because some men do not think they are at the risk of developing it. Others too don't, because they are afraid of being diagnosed with the cancer. Today, we'll be talking about everything that has to do with prostate cancer. So get your notepad and pens ready and don't go anywhere. Edma, are you ready?
I'm ready. Thank you very much, Godwin, for that. But before we get into the conversation, remember, you are a major part of the show. Have you had your prostate checked? Why not? Have you experienced it yourself, or do you know anybody who has experienced it? Share your experience with us via our WhatsApp number on 0550-331-511, or just tweet at us with the hashtag DAM Club at MX24GH. So joining me on this conversation, we have the one and only Dr. Tony Bedu, who is the president for Prostate Doctor Foundation. He is also a natural health activist doctor. Welcome on the AM Club. It's an honor having you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me too.
You're absolutely welcome. So today we're going to talk about prostate cancer and create more awareness about it, educate people, and also tell people the symptoms, how it can be prevented if there's anything to prevent it, and why early detection is also best for any human being out there, for any male human being out there. So now, explain to us what exactly prostate cancer is.
Well, prostate, let me take the opportunity to, greet the audience.
Absolutely.
Good morning, everybody, and happy holidays in advance.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, prostate cancer is when the cells in the prostate that forms the prostate start growing out of control, right? They keep multiplying by themselves uncontrollably. Then they form tumors. Those tumors are the one that becomes the cancer in the prostate.
Okay.
So that is what prostate cancer
is. And this can be found with the male gender.
It's only male have prostate.
Okay.
Female doesn't have prostate.
Exactly.
And the prostate itself, to understand prostate cancer, you need to understand what the prostate is. It's a walnut-sized shaped organ. It's located right beneath the bladder. And encased in there is our urethra. See the urethra, when we urinate, that tube that the urination come through, the urine come through, that is the urethra. It's directly encased in the prostate and it's connected to the bladder.
Okay.
So the prostate is like a gatekeeper, like you see it right there, right, to the urethra. When the bladder is full, the prostate opens automatically, then the urine can empty the bladder, then the process starts again.
Okay.
But it starts from the kidneys.
Yes.
The kidney process the blood, all the waste. That's what turns into the urine. It comes through the ureters, or something they call ureters. It's a tube that connects from the kidneys to the bladder. Once it gets there, the bladder is full up. Once the bladder is full up, automatically the prostate opens the urethra. Then the urine can go. Okay. So that is what the process do. That's one function of the prostate. Okay. The main function is in charge of our ejaculation, our male, and fertility. I call it the fertility gland. Yeah. Because without prostate, you can't have no babies.
It's like the cervix in a woman.
Sorry?
It's like the cervix with a woman.
Yes, but the thing is, you see, with the prostate, it secretes, because something they call ejaculatory duct inside the prostate. Okay. That is where the prostatic fluid is secreted. So during ejaculation, right, the sperm comes from the testes. Yes. Just a minute, you can't see it. Yeah. It comes through something they call seminal vesicle, and it will come through the prostate. Once it gets there, the prostate spits those prostatic fluid to protect that sperm and lead it through, out of your system through the woman's womb. So that is what the prostate does for us. That is why it's very, very important for every male to pay attention to the prostate.
Okay.
So now you understand what the prostate is,
Yes.
and now you understand how prostate cancer also forms.
Yes.
So now let's continue.
Thank you
with
very much
education.
for that. That was a fantastic education there that I myself I needed. But one would ask, is it curable once you get prostate cancer? Can you cure it?
That is $1 million question, because that will depend on the stage that the prostate is.
Like any
you see,
cancer.
very good. When it starts, right? Okay, we got stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. All right, these are the stages of the cancer.
Yeah.
The stage 1 and 2 at that time is localized in the prostate when you're talking about prostate cancer. When I say it's localized, the whole prostate is not, the tumor is not everywhere in the prostate.
Yeah.
It's within the prostate. Okay, that's stage 1 and 2.
Okay, so it hasn't spread.
It hasn't gone anywhere.
Okay.
It's inside. It's even in
yeah.
the specs.
Okay.
But when you get to the stage 3, that is advanced localized. Because by that time, the tumor is coming all over the prostate.
Okay.
It's still contained in the prostate capsule. Okay. But when you get to stage 4, that is where metastasis starts. That's where the spreading starts. It can spread to the lymph nodes and then to other organs, vital organs.
So basically, what you're trying to say is that if you detect it early, there's a way of you to...
There's a way that you can maintain it. There's so many different treatment options, but it depends on the stage. Okay. You can do, radical prostatectomy, that they will take it all out, but all will depend on the stage that your cancer has progressed. Okay. There are some that you can use radiation therapy.
Yeah.
All right. That can chemotherapy. There are so many hormone therapies. There are so many procedures that you can do, right? But my recommendation is the preventive measures.
Yes.
It's much better.
Okay, and which are the preventive measures?
Oh, preventive measures, there's so many of them.
Can you just mention quite a few, so just in case
if you want to prevent yourself from having prostate cancer, from age 40, you got to start screening.
Okay.
Annual screening. Okay, every year you have to do that.
From age 40?
From age 40 going. Okay. So that you can catch it before it,
So would you say that prostate cancer comes with old age?
Yes, aging have something to do with that.
Okay.
But the most important thing is, if you have a family history, for that, it doesn't really matter. It can happen at any time. Because I have patients that are below 40, but because of their family history, they have already they already have a positive sign of prostate cancer, that they are now battling it. But early, like I said, early detection is the key to maintaining a healthy prostate.
So I think in this situation, people who have a family history of prostate cancer are more likely to even be more aware to go and get themselves screened for it.
That is what's supposed to be. But the problem is lack of awareness and education. That is what's creating this problem.
Yeah.
Not only here, not only in Africa, it's for people of African descent. Because we are risk factors. When we're talking about risk factors, black men, people of African descent, just being a black man puts you in that risk, that group. Okay? It puts you in there. Age over 65 put you in there. That it doesn't matter what
race
ethnicity you are. It can put you in there. You can be at risk of prostate cancer. If you eat a lot of red meat, it can put you at risk. If you consume alcohol too much or in an abusive way, it can lead to that. So there are so many factors, and these are some of them here that people have to pay attention to it, especially when you are aging. The red meat doesn't help.
Yes.
Not even just the cancer, even the prostate enlargement. Red meat causes that. It's a hormonal effect. It makes the prostate grows hyper, even though it's a natural growth. Every male will go through a prostate enlargement. And it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care whether you're a president of the United States or president of Ghana, or you are a security guy, or you are a police officer or an army officer. It doesn't matter. As long as you are a male, you're going to be at risk. So we need to pay attention to it.
Okay. But this is just a few statistics that I put together. Among males in 2019 here in Ghana, the highest cancer incident was prostate cancer, with an incidence of 10% per 100,000. So you just explained why the black man or the African man is at risk. But then in Ghana here, why do you think the rates are so high?
It's also lack of awareness and education. because a lot of people are very naive about prostate. This same report that you're talking about, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was published by the African Journal of Urology.
Yes.
December 2019, they did a research. That's what they reported.
Yes,
Very, very impressive research.
Yeah.
The issue is, Ghana we don't even have a national registry where we can record in real life how many cancer patients or how many people have been diagnosed with prostate cancer.
Wow.
So that is also another problem. So it makes it difficult for you to even know the numbers.
Yes,
but that research is very comprehensive. I've read through that research, and it's amazing. Out of that research, do you know that about 76% of it, that research was done, by the way, it was done on Ghana Armed Forces.
Yeah.
That's where it was done, at Burma Camp.
Yes.
They took, I think the population sample was about 500. And out of that, it was able to come out with the results that about 76% of these, our own military personnel, right, have very, very scant idea about when we come to the symptoms of prostate cancer or the risk factors. They don't have any clue.
Yeah.
All right? And about, I think, 58.3% also, they are aware of it, but actually, they're not really aware of the whole, of even how you can even live with the prostate condition. And this is very sad because if you don't know the nature of the prostate, it puts you at more risk.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yeah.
Imagine, patients call me, their PSA levels is, let's say, way off the chart.
And when you say PSA, what's PSA?
Okay, PSA level. When we're talking about PSA, let me explain to you. If you want to have a complete prostate health screening, right, you do a prostate scan.
Okay.
I'm talking about from age 40.
Yes.
You do the prostate scan. That's looking for enlargement.
Yes.
And if there's any lesion or any, sonographically impropriety in the urinary tract. Because when we take the pelvic scan, we take the kidneys, the ureters, the bladder, and the prostate.
Yes.
That is for the scan. Then you do the PSA's prostate-specific antigen test.
Okay.
It's a preliminary cancer marker. That is what we use to check whether you are prone to cancer or not. At the normal range, right, from age up to about 55, 60, is 0.0 nanogram per milliliter to 4.0 nanogram per milliliter. Okay. So if it goes over, if it's within 10, like 10 and below, it's you like intermediate. Okay. But if it's below 10, it's over 10. That puts you in a very higher risk.
Yes,
like it's a great chance that you can have a prostate cancer.
Yeah.
But there are other causes too that can raise or elevate your PSA. There are so many other reasons. Even if you have sex within 24 hours before taking the test, you can have an elevated PSA. If you have infections in your urinary tract, you can have an elevated PSA. However, it's better to check and to make sure that you know your status. That is what my organization, Prostate Doctor Foundation, we have been doing National Prostate Health Awareness Campaign for the last 3 years. And we have been educating the public and the masses about prostate health, how to maintain a healthy prostate, preventive measures, prostate specific diet, and all these things. We're even doing free prostate scan in our facilities, both branches, Kumasi and Accra, because we want people to know their status. And because of the lack of awareness and education, a lot of people are going through serious issues with prostate conditions.
But now let's talk about some of the symptoms. So as a male, what are some of the things that maybe can happen to you physically that you might think, okay, do you know what, I need to pay attention to my prostate?
Very good. These are the symptoms, right? If you start seeing pelvic pains when it comes to the cancer, if you start feeling a lot of pain in your bone, your pelvic area, or lower urinary tract system, or even pain for urination, all right? Blood in the urine, blood in the semen, what do you call it? Scrotum pains. A lot of people are going through that. When it gets to that stage, right? When you start seeing those symptoms, you need to go and check. Go and do the screening. Because you see, based on that research that you mentioned,
yes,
about 91% have never screened for prostate cancer.
Yeah.
And this is mind-boggling.
Yeah, but you mentioned the lack of awareness. But then, would you also say that is the fear of the unknown, the fear of knowing that maybe there's something wrong with you? Because I mean, generally, everybody wants to be healthy. Generally, everybody wants to go to the hospital, do their full checkup, and be fine. So the moment that they hear that there's something such as prostate cancer that can be developing in the prostate, they tend to fear, or they tend to shy away from it, or they feel like it's something that is embarrassing as a man, because male are very egoistic as well.
Yes.
So the moment that they hear that there's something to do with their manhood or the penis or the testicles or anything to do with that area, it's like, I'm not a man anymore.
Yes.
So I tend to shy away, or I don't tell my fellow man to also go and get screened because I'm shy from what is happening to me. So would you say that it's all part of it, that's why we also have a high rate of prostate cancer, or people who have not gone out there to get themselves screened?
It's very true. I agree with you on that one. If you don't screen, how would you know?
Yeah.
You see, a lot of people are walking around. That's why I call it the silent epidemic. A lot of people are walking around with these symptoms, right? A lot of people know that it might be a prostate condition, but the intention for them to even walk to a screening center to screen is the problem.
Yeah.
You see, but if you don't do that, who are you hurting?
Yourself.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Absolutely.
So you see, there's this stigma, right? That's attached to prostate.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people shy away from even doing a regular screening. Erectile dysfunction, like I said, all right, our manhood depends on the prostate.
Yes.
It's in charge of our ejaculation.
Yes.
So when, one of the symptoms, erectile dysfunction, a lot of male are going through that, even below 40, or even just a little shy of 40. It's not the end of the world.
At all.
It's a condition that have caused that. But a lot of people, just because of their stigma, they don't want nobody or their own friends to even hear that he's having this problem.
Yep.
But if you don't, sell your what you call it, your sickness, how are you going to find out a treatment for it?
Absolutely.
So if you stay there with these symptoms and you don't do anything about it, they have something they call acute urinary retention. It will get to a point you want to urinate, you can't urinate.
Wow.
Because you can have cancer and enlargement at the same time. The prostate will enlarge and block your urethra while there's cancer. So just imagine what you have to go through. You'll be walking around with a catheter. Catheterization is something that is very unbearable.
Yeah.
You understand? So to avoid these, that is why I am very particular about age 40.
Yeah.
That is where men have to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think, prostate is an old guy's, old people's sickness. No, it starts from there. And if you don't know, and you keep living and trying to cope, the coping mechanism will run out eventually.
Absolutely.
And reality will set in.
Yeah.
By the time you realize prostate cancer, probably stage 3, stage 4,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do about it. It's already spread. What will happen is it will get rid of you. And research have already proven that prostate cancer, it kills people of African descent more than any other race in the world.
So that's a reason enough for our
Everybody
black men or
to
our
go
African.
and screen.
Exactly.
I always emphasize. I'm on the radio. I'm on TV,
Yeah.
and creating awareness and educating.
Yeah.
But some people think it's just it's just a game.
Yeah.
But it's not a game. This is a serious issue. This is a health hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is something that even the government should get involved.
Absolutely.
To me,
Absolutely.
all males supposed to have access to at least prostate health screening from age 40.
Yeah.
That's supposed to at least cover by an insurance policy. You understand what I'm saying? Either, in collaboration with the government and private insurance, or whatever, measures. I'm not a politician, and I don't do the politics thing. But we're talking about health.
Absolutely.
I'm a natural health activist. When it comes to prostate, initial screening is the problem. Some people don't even have the money to even screen. It's very expensive.
That was the question I was going to
It's
ask for you,
expensive
if
for
it was
screening.
free
And
or
even
not.
treatment is also very
Very
expensive.
expensive, yeah.
Both orthodox
Yes.
and alternative.
Yeah.
Okay? But I recommend at least do the screening and find out. You understand? Then you find out the most effective. And one thing to this, effective treatment is hard to come by.
Yeah.
Right? So if you find a place where you can be monitored, all right, with the treatment, and you see results, not just the symptoms, but going to the core of the problem,
Yes, yeah.
and trying to eliminate it from your system. It's something that we need to cherish it.
Absolutely.
And it's precious for all male. And this is, even though we're talking about male, this is a family issue.
Yeah.
Because if anything happened to any male, in our culture, male are the figures,
Exactly.
the leaders, the head of the family.
The family,
so if anything happened to the head of the family, it affects everybody in the family.
Absolutely.
So this is something that we need to start talking about. Even kids have to start asking their dads,
Yes. Yeah.
Dad, have you done your prostate health screening?
Yeah.
Or do you know your status?
Yes.
If he can't tell you that my prostate size is, let's say, 40 cc or 40 gram, and my PSA levels is, let's say, 5.6 nanogram per milliliter, then that person eventually doesn't know their prostate health status, because you just go on the screen and say it's okay.
Yeah.
That is not enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not enough.
Absolutely.
If you really want to maintain a healthy prostate, just take charge. That is the campaign that Prostate Doctor Foundation we have been doing for the last 3 years, and we have saved so many lives. Because of this, people in overseas that are going through not getting effective treatment, for prostate.
Yeah.
We have patients in North America, Europe, other African countries, and even right here in Ghana
as well,
every region.
Yeah.
We got people coming from everywhere. People that didn't know, they weren't even aware, like how the report, the research just said. About 91% of people doesn't even know the symptoms and the risk factors of the prostate cancer.
Absolutely. Let me just move on to our WhatsApp messages that are coming in. So this person said, hi, please, can you ask doctor what if you are under the age of the race, which is 40 years old, and you experience the clinical manifestations of the prostate cancer, what will you do?
Very good. If you have clinical symptoms, then you need to come and check. You don't wait till you're 40. Even if you are 30 or 28 and you start seeing the symptoms. Because listen, when you come to check, it might not be cancer. It could be prostatitis. There's another condition with the prostate that below from 18, 19, 25 to 40. Can also go through the symptoms. You can get frequency of urination or micturition. You can get dysuria. You can get painful urination, blood in the urine. That's not getting up in the night and peeing so many times. All these are symptoms that is showing you that there's something wrong with your tract. So if you are below 40 and you start seeing clinical symptoms, don't sit down and wait. Just rush to the nearest center where you can, or the most reliable place where you can get the treatment or the screening first and effective treatment. Places like Prostate Doctor Foundation. That is what we do. Right here at Accra, Domi St. John's, behind Vision 1 FM. Kumasi to Patasi Estate, behind Paparazzi Hotel. And those listening to you, you can take this number in the flash. You can call if you have any further questions, because we don't have much time.
Yes, I just want to quickly, we'll move to that soon. I just want to quickly read some of the comments coming in. So this person said, good morning. Did the doctor mention the intake of alcohol as in an abusing it, or also red meat? Please ask the doctor for me, what is red meat? Is it meat such as dog meat, cow meat, goat meat, pork meat? My name is Stephenson. Please ask the doctor how much it is for the screening for prostate health awareness. Same guy, Stephenson. Okay, so I think he wanted to know the kind of red meat you were talking about.
No problem. Let me just give him a list, a little bit list.
Also, if
the price.
Yes, the price of the screening.
The good news is Prostate Doctor Foundation, we do free scan in all our facilities, Kumasi and Accra. Anybody that comes in there, you get your free scan over 40. If you are below 40, then you're going to have to pay for it. Because you are not at that age yet. Right, good. Okay, now we're talking about the red meat. Red meat, we're talking about cow meat. Cow. Sheep, goat, pork, bush meat, any type, any kind of bush meat, it's not going to help. So if you want to refrain from it, as a matter of fact, we have something they call preventive measures that Prostate Doctor Foundation we have for our patients. From age 40, you refrain from eating red meat. If you want to maintain a healthy prostate, stay cancer-free, enlargement-free, you refrain from red meat. Then you replace it with prostate-friendly food, something like fish. Fish have good nutrients, super phytominerals that shrinks the prostate, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties. That is very, very good for the prostate. Okay. If you replace it with that, then fruits and vegetables. There's a lot of fruits, but prostate specific, like watermelon is very good for prostate. And even, you know, we go to the vegetables, spinach, carrots, and tomatoes.
Yes, are very
That's
good.
one major, I mean, cancer preventive medicine.
Okay, wow.
Just tomato.
Okay.
Just you eat more tomatoes from that age, and then you do a little bit exercise. Then you do your annual screening. You can maintain a healthy prostate till you get old without going through all these problems.
Okay. Let me move on to some more comments coming in before we. There's so many. People have a lot of questions. I like that. So this person said, "Hello, doctor. I'm enjoying your education. However, my father was diagnosed of prostate cancer about 5 years ago and can't urinate through the penis. Hence, a tube was connected to enable him to pass water, and he continued to seek treatment. Now, miraculously, the tube removed itself and the water has started dropping from the penis uncontrollably. What can be done in this case? Is it a sign of him getting healed of the cancer? Can he have erection again?" So
that is good. You see, there's a misconception. When you say somebody's wearing a catheter, you can wear a catheter without having a prostate cancer. Prostate enlargement is normally what take people to the emergency room and get a catheter instituted. That is the inability to urinate, sudden inability to urinate. You know, but if it's not cancerous, okay, and if the rubber is removed, that is good news. But the question is, do they know the size of the prostate? They don't even know the volume of the prostate. That's what I was talking about. If you're having a treatment and you don't monitor, normal prostate is 39 cc and below. From 40 going to 52 cc. That's what BPH grade 1 starts. You have grades. And then the grade 2 continues, 53 all the way to 62. And then grade 3. From 90 going, you can get catheter instituted at any time. Because the urine can cease at any time. So it depends on the grade that he's in now. And then you need to know where he's going. So tell them that person, just tell your father to call our number. I'm about to release the number. Once we're done with this, answering the questions. Take the number and call. If it's not cancerous, we shrink prostate enlargement naturally. Enlarged prostate is 100% reversible. That's why we get results. That's why we've been saving lives. Prostate Doctor Foundation can shrink the prostate for them. Those even with catheters. We work with them, we shrink it gradually. If you don't shrink the prostate, the catheter, you can't remove the catheter. That's why he has been on the catheter for 5 years. It shouldn't be.
So this person said, "Good morning, please. This is Stacy from Cape Coast. My dad is having prostate cancer, but the doctor said he's not eligible for operation after the scan, yet he has been taking drugs. Please, I want to ask if it's safe."
All will depend on the evaluation. I cannot say it's safe or not because I don't know the condition. So they can call my number and then I can get one-on-one with the person. And then I have to see the records that he already have. You see what I'm saying? Get his history.
So this particular statement, I know that a lot of people have this this notion, but it says there's been a speculation that active sex life puts you away from being diagnosed for prostate cancer. Can you please confirm it for us?
It doesn't put you away completely from having a prostate cancer.
Helps.
But active sex is good for the prostate. You see, it cures the prostate.
We can hear our director screaming. He's very happy. He's very
healthy. If you want to maintain a healthy prostate, you need to have more sex. It's very good.
It's very good.
It's very good for prostate.
I'm sure the boys are happy. Okay, so this person, one more before we now wrap up the conversation. This person said, "Hello, please, I'm Kojo Boss Kid from Elmina. Please, can you ask the doctor if you can treat it easier? Please, what will if you can treat it? If you can treat it easier, please." I'm not really understanding what he's trying to say. Kofi Boss Kid, please resend your message because I'm not really understanding what you are saying. But this person said, "Hello, good morning, Ohima. Please, I want to ask, in case of paralysis of the lower body, the urine control is less and the urine comes slower and in small amounts. So is it related to prostate cancer?"
It sounds like an enlarged, excessively enlarged prostate.
Okay.
That means the urethra is closing. Whoever is going through this need effective treatment to shrink the prostate.
Okay.
And that is what is hard for a lot of people to do. But that is what Prostate Doctor Foundation will do.
Yes.
So if that person is going through that, just give me a call when I leave that number.
Okay.
And we can shrink the prostate and the urine can flow.
Okay. Wow. I mean, Doc, final words for anybody watching us out there before we wrap up the conversation.
Anybody watching this, if you are a male or female, I know if you're a female, you have a male in your life.
Absolutely.
So just take this note. If the person is over 40 years, let them go and do the prostate health screening, complete prostate health screening. I'm not saying just go and do a PSA and then forget about the scan, or do the scan and forget about the PSA. Do the scan, do the PSA, and if necessarily, do the DRE, digital rectal exam. That's also reducing this to check for lumps, prostate cancer, besides the PSA. So your PSA is elevated, we need to go down there, that's just a glove on the finger to feel the texture, all right, or any lumps in the prostate. But doesn't check for enlargement. Enlargement, ultrasound scan, or MRI scan is what we're going to give you, the precise volume of your prostate. But do this over age 40, annual screening, complete prostate health screening, less alcohol consumption, less red meat intake, more fruits and vegetables, a little bit exercise, and then live a healthy lifestyle. Lifestyle change have a lot to do with prostate conditions, from enlargement to prostate cancer. If you maintain a healthy lifestyle.
And now, if people want to contact you and eventually get themselves screened as well, where can they contact you?
This is my number. Prostate Doctor Foundation is just one number. 02 40 775 751. 02 40 775 751. Or you can go to Prostate Doctor GH on Facebook and Instagram. Now, we are located in Accra. Our branch in Accra is behind Unity House by Domi St. John's.
Yes.
You ask for Unity House. When you get there, just give us a call. We are right behind that. In Kumasi, we are right there by Patasi Estate, behind Paparazzi Hotel. We work from Monday to Saturday. Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 5. Every Saturday, 8:30 to 3. Those who work on the weekdays, Monday to Friday, Saturday is a special screening on both branches. And you can come and get your free screening on prostate health. You can get you the free scan. You just pay just a fraction of the industry price for the PSA. You get free consultation and just do a card. You get a complete prostate health screening.
That's amazing.
And if you have a problem, whether you're wearing a catheter, you have enlargement, or even you need a second a confirmation of prostate cancer or any other urinary tract condition, you just call the number. That is what we do. Because we have a very well-trained staff that will take good care of you with the passion.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Tony Verdu, for this very, very educational session about prostate cancer. Thank you for coming in on the AM Club to educate us as to the symptoms, how to prevent it, our lifestyle, what we can do, what we can eat to make our lifestyle better and also prevent it. Thank you so much. Dr. Tony Verdu is the president of Prostate Doctor Foundation. He is also a natural health activist. This has been Lifestyle Daily on the AM Club Live on MX24, and we're wrapping up the conversation. Coming up next is today's hashtag Throwback Thursday, and I'm leaving you with Kunani by Stonebwoy, released in 2014.